Welcome guys and welcome back to another review.
Yes.
Alright, so we'll be reviewing Married at First Sight season 15, episode 8. I'm not gonna lie, it come like an early filler video because not much really never gone down. I mean, there were some things of significance, but the whole episode never just happened upon
That was a filler episode.
Like, usually we see filler episodes like these later on in these seasons where they're just trying to stretch it out and they're talking to their friends forever. But like this one kind of seemed like that very early. So basically the third episode, each of them were having like a party to introduce their friends to their significant others and see them in them regular
It
life.
was a housewarming party.
Yeah, it was a housewarming party then,
Yeah.
basically. And everybody pretty much had a theme to us. It's like for kind of Bean and Morgan.
Yeah.
I guess their theme was taco night, but them never really have a dress up theme. Everybody else kind of went out.
Everybody went to Alexis and Justin.
Because they didn't tell nobody the theme.
They need to have a problem. They would not
So let's just jump into it. As I said, I really don't feel like there's much to speak about for each couple.
Yes, so this
but
will be a short one.
yeah, but like we've had that scenario that they will find things that we're both old for talk about still. So. But like let's go straight into Alexis and Justice because I think they had more of the issue for this episode. Yeah. So Alexis and Justin, so what you have to say about them?
Not much, other than she's making a big deal about the dog thing still. Like, it happened, he never tell him, apologize multiple times. He bring it up over and over again. Yeah, he never tell him. Probably that wasn't on the forefront of his mind. But like, move on, destroy something that I was rooting for. Stop destroying it.
So for so the thing about it, it's her dog, and I know she gonna feel hurt about it, or little puppy, or little baby, and for something so aggressive like happened to the dog, I understand she gonna feel hurt, especially towards the person because it belongs to him. But like the dog has recovered, it wasn't done intentionally, and the thing that she says upsetting her is him withholding information. And when she had sat and talked to their friends, I kind of glad of how they spoke to her because she's holding on to these things that are, and then I think Stasha too, because when they had the next like all girls and then all boys like Manfire, he brought it up, she brought it up, and Stasha said to her I'm on team Justin because it's not every time I sit down and talk I'm going to remember everything that's needed for this conversation. Like some things that want to come to my memory now, and then like a week later if we talk about it again I might remember to input this, and probably like a week, like probably a day after I'm like, oh crap, I could have said this when I'm reflecting on the conversation. And that is like the reality. He's not going to remember every damn thing to say at that time. And then I think her male friend was like saying like, we're not like you females, and everything will come out of your head at once, where we're just going to say what's necessary at this point, and then if you come back and ask about something again, we
might get something else.
Exactly. So if she's holding on to just that, as someone she need to take time and move past, because she really hold on things. I understand being hurt by it, but I think that's something more she really need for the way they have such exploding argument. She keep on saying he's being too vague. She still, you just has to get to know him to that extent. I don't know. And there was this thing about some vomiting and not eating. I'm wondering if that was on Justin. I never really catch the argument. They're too clear. But I was like, look at easy married life. It's not so easy anymore, is it? That look hard. Proper argument in every little room. Like they argued before they left the house. They argued while shopping in the the party store. They argued when the friends came over, but that kind of toned her down a little bit because she was in front of other persons, and then she was like, all right, probably maybe it's me. Yes, it kind of is you. So I just hope Alexis is able to relax and at least allow the relationship a fair chance, because now Justin a fear take up and argue to Mr. Sensitive. So that's basically the most that happened for the relationship. Drama brought over from the previous episode.
Yep.
Is there anything else to really say about them?
Nope.
Not really. And then everybody else, I just think it's like.
Well, Bin and
Be that Morgan.
Morgan.
She still a hold
Morgan no one let go things either. She all the time with a vibe.
She seen like she even probably look a bit worse. Cause at least it's something that have a real physical thing for me, you know, pissed over.
Yeah. Like I can understand him like not trusting you, and instead of talking to you, he go talk to somebody we met for like not even a month and tell them your business.
Even know how longer than she.
Exactly. But like I can understand being upset about that. But the man come down, him understand, him apologize to your countless time. The man saying him apologize to mother, father, sister, brother, and the puss, everybody. And she still make a fuss over it. Them have the party, the friend them come over.
Yeah.
You know want to say like what transpired, like him try to keep it between two of them and she are pushing. What is it? Tell them.
And I thought that was appropriate on being side. Why would you need to tell these people? Because guess what? It is his friends who got to take film side and your friends, which may or may not take your side. Because her friend was like, alright, if Morgan is saying this, I need to hear the other side as well. So
yeah,
she
but
got
not been fault of her, Morgan fault. You say you blame Bin. If you want to tell them, Bin never want.
I never said that.
No, I was back. You say Bin.
No, if I said blame, I wasn't saying blame. I meant to say, and I give him props for not wanting to tell them. If I blame, I said that's a mistake. I meant to say, I gave him props for not wanting to tell them because it's your relationship. It's supposed to be kept between Uno because guess what? That's the whole reason why she's upset because him go outside of them relationship and go tell other people them business. You know what? That's exactly the same thing she wants to do.
Everybody come talk about it.
Why?
Talk about it.
Why? And then the thing about it, what I learned and what my ear said many times too. I don't even remember by or where, but when you have relationship problems, honestly, it's best to try to work it out between yourselves or no. I'm not finished there. I know this so.
No, you say who said it?
No, that's what I said. No, something I think about from before it outside of my first side.
Okay.
Yes, so I don't it's basically you guys work out relationship problems between yourselves. Probably I guess me just putting this probably a counselor too, I don't know, and if it go that far before just talking badly about the partner to anybody. I feel like I one of them next review show you probably see it from, I don't know. And it makes sense to me because that's how we keep our things. Because guess what? When you go talk negatively about the boy or about the girl to your sister, them or brother, cousin, father, best friend, they're only going to see that person in that negative light constantly. Because that is what you personally have come tell them behind closed doors. So when everyone go back to John and say, oh, I forget John, I'm just still look, I'm just still look miserable that evening there. Left the boy is this, you don't wanna like him, every time you come with your different problem, them only see that side there. When things good, them necessarily need to talk to, or go in an elaboration about it. So it's best to kind of keep that to yourself because you'll be painting your partner in a negative light to the persons that I know you're going to want approval from and acceptance for your relationships.
And the second guess you for that you are only bad things you tell them because them not have nothing good about the person. Because you not tell them nothing good. And
even if you tell them good, people are so, I guess it's just N-word in us for some reason.
So remember the bad.
Yeah, remember and hold on to the bad and not cherish the good moments because we behave like the good moments are a dime of the dozens. A dime of the dozens, whatever, you know what I mean? Yes, I don't know what I mean. And the bad moments are things that, really happens so that we should try for those, focus on. I mean, if it really happens, we shouldn't focus on it. We should remember and learn from it, but we shouldn't focus on it. But that's how most of us humans stay. Some people are really chill and just let go of those things bad, but persons like Morgan, no, they can't let go of that shit. They can't. And that's what is holding back their relationship. Because I think, she keeping on talking about this wall that she has up. I mean, she not giving them relationship a chance. I'm going to see how it work out anytime soon. It's like them just wasting them time being there. It just,
Too long she hold on pan it, the dog cone come off and him eye heal and she still hold on pan it.
What are you talking? I know Alexis meta about it now. I'm Morgan meta about.
No, me know I'm Morgan, but me just say.
Okay.
Alexis too.
Okay.
Too long she hold on pan the problem. The cone come off of the dog and the dog eye heal.
That's what I was saying. The dog is healthy now.
No one let it go. the man even come up with a solution for his dog if the behavioral training does not work, and she still like, me don't know what more she want from him.
If you guys watched our last episode, I think I would have mentioned it to say like I wouldn't want him to give away his dog fully and then it don't work out. I would more want it to be with a friend. I don't know if anything, and that's exactly what they had, like best friends. So they listening, man.
Since they watched
they listening. So that was a good solution that they had. And one thing about Alexis and Justin that we never touched on, going back to them, the I love you thing. When she was talking to her sister about saying, was it the sister? No, she said it to the sister, but she never mentioned this until she was talking to his friends. The friend asked, do you love him? She said yes, but I'm not in love with him. And I'm like, whoa, hold on a minute. You never made mention to it like that extent when you were saying I love you, I love you, I love you to Justin. So like this kind of threw me back because I thought she was on the same level of Justin, and I think that's the level he's on, like in love. And she is not reciprocating that. I don't know if if Justin is actually understanding that that's the love that she has for him, and it's like a deeper love. Yeah, and then Justin, him very ready to have sex.
Wet dream and all of these
yeah,
things.
But I don't know what's holding them up, to be honest. I think I was trying to hear a little thing from, what's his name? Nate. Nate was like saying, so Alexis was talking very forceful about she, being sexual. I know that Nate's ready, she isn't accepting its advances. I'm not sure what's going on in that department, but
yes,
when it happened, and them claim Mitch claim is going to be a movement or something like that, some sort of things. But we touched on them, we went back. Morgan and Bean, we finished with them.
Yes, then we jump in Alexis and
we talk about Alexis and just
Stasha and
okay. You have anything to say on them? Come really not have nothing to say on them.
Nothing at all.
Alright.
I don't even remember.
Alright, so just so Nate agrees that him probably would have got therapy, which is really nice because he's trying to meet her halfway. And I think therapy is something good. We all have unresolved issues that we really don't, that we bring on to the past if not correctly dealt with. And it's good to understand how to work your emotions and understand it, and instead of I think it's a good thing, even if we just go for like a first few months, and everybody have problems or definitely deeply rooted that really needs extensive therapy. Some people just need lessons of how to manage them emotions and those things. So it will be good. Nextly, they're not sexual.
Well, instead of them, what did it say again? Like him do something and like she not ready, like she had back off.
Oh, I think he gave her head.
Oh,
I think that's about it.
Sharika said she thinks he gave her head.
And that was about it.
And that was it. Him not get nothing in return.
Hear me, who I get sex 24/7. I thought that was like more of an appetizer. I think sex is the main course. I'm like, you gotta talk, like, I still get into them because I've heard all the things are going in the area. So we'll get onto them.
Soon we can move on now.
We not finished. So I wrap up Stasha and Nick. I don't know much left to say on them, to be honest. Okay. With Stasha, me no know. To be honest, me no know. I remember seeing a little scene. Justin Nate was talking to Lord Jesus, talking to her friends, and they were a little bit about the fast timeline of 1 year. And I was saying to myself, honestly, them can't wait for 2 years. I understand her timeline is very quick because she's 37, and it does become more difficult to get pregnant as you reach in your 40s and those stuff. So if she wants a child to have it, I can understand why she don't want to be rushing it. But realistically, if she wants to wait a year, that means they'll just be together for a year. And that's a good time to know somebody, but not to fully. Because some things don't come up within the first year of your relationship. I think 2 years, 3 years, those would be better. But 3 years from now, she's going to be 40. So I understand that. 1.5 years for me to look a bit further down the line, that would be good. And I think it would be good for her too. Because if you all manage to last that long and then it just don't work out and you guys have a kid involved, you're going to be tied to this man for a long time. For forever. For just having a relationship for a year and a half, that you could have wait or whatever. But yeah, Stash and Nick them have one 60s team party. Things look like it went well. I really have nothing else to say about them. It was nice talking about them. Yeah.
Moving on.
Last week we spent forever on them. This week we don't have nothing to say. Like, not that I draw things, but I'm also them so them can have a segment. Yeah.
Moving on. What name? Mitch and
Christine. So apparently they're going at it like rabbits. Congratulations to them. I don't know how she do it. I don't know how she do it because I don't know how she go for it. Boy, I'm strong, you know. She's a strong white woman, you know. I'm not telling no lie. I don't know how she do it. Like, this man here, first of all, I'm not disrespect him looks them. Not at all. I won't go there, so. But, and this man call you ugly. Like,
him call her ugly?
Him say I'm not attracted to her. The same thing that will be escalated in my eyes. If I see someone
ugly.
If you're gonna say
not attracted to her plastic buyingness, probably not attracted to her light makeup wearing, probably never attracted to her.
No, because she take it off and all them, some of them did happy and gleeful and still never attracted to her.
Yeah, I'm happy, but me not think him think she ugly.
Him never have to say any of that.
Never say she ugly.
Him say he wasn't attractive. It's to me. If you say somebody not attractive, what is your thoughts around it? You mean they're ugly? You don't find them cute?
Leave it in the comment section. Tell her says foolishness she chatting. She never says she ugly. Tell her in the comment section.
I believe that's basically what he's going at. But anywho, I don't know how she does it, but she is really and truly a perfect match for him, for she to be able to look past that so easily, so quickly. And apparently they're going at it at rabbits. I can understand Mitch has had a dry spell for many years, so that makes sense, I guess.
The desert dry.
It's dry and toasty, but guess what?
Rain start fast.
Hallelujah. So that was really cool. So that was really I guess exciting on their part. They're actually making progress. I don't know how in-depth their relationship is getting, if it's more just surface level, but she's really excited for it, and I think it can actually reach somewhere of distance. And you know, their relationship is turning around, and I don't understand how, like, I'm not gonna lie, that one thing I gotta throw me off. I mean, it's great that she is reacting as how she's reacting, but she's gonna all say that, like, her relationship is like tenfold better than what she would have ever expected. And I'm like, that he come around, yes, and but that thing still happened, and happened in the honeymoon section. He was so fussy. Oh yeah, she never really see all those back parts, but she just got the part where he was saying, "Me not attracted to you."
Like, she was always
into
him. She willing to make it work despite what him say, and so that's why him still have a chance. So that's why it is working now. We did write it off. We not fully write it back on yet.
No, sir.
You don't trust him?
No, sir. I don't know how this ever go, but I just stay for watch.
The girl buy plastic shot cup and him say, carry them back, go buy metal, which I don't think they're going to use again, just like a stay in a rusty, but it is what it is.
He's go hard for the environment, and I understand it, because if you make exceptions, you know, you constantly will be making exception. But
there's such a thing as recycling and
yeah, they could have recycled him. Yeah, but when his friends were talking to her, when his friends were talking to him, he was like, you know, how did you react with the plastic, because they're die-hard anti-plastic, so it's a thing that they really uphold. So yeah.
But he said he commends her because
she's trying.
Sometimes, because he says she had tried, because sometimes when she has shop for the say for instance when she was shopping for the party, she full up her online cards and things, and it was like, no.
He really said that? Oh, that's what happened?
No, that's what he said.
I know, so I didn't realize that
so
part. I missed that part.
Yeah, so when she had fill up the online card, he was saying like, no, like my niece, she have some bill black. That's why I said they like the Lego toy them also. So
him said.
Him.
I mean, I understand it, but I mean, I wouldn't want to take my niece's toys for a party.
Him take them and use them.
I understand it, but
he must say, like, she had tried. She'll get a little bit annoyed with him, but she trying and she do her best.
Yeah, she
so
is.
At least him give her props for that.
No, yes, I commend her.
Any other woman that tell him about him cloth, or since he was a Jamaican.
And move on. Move the right
she's not a Yamid, but she would have told him about him cloth. Anything
move
else?
right on.
Yeah, we can move right on now.
I think so. I don't really have nothing much on. They said the party seemed to have went well. They're doing quite well as a couple at the moment. I don't see any major issues coming up on either end. Oh yeah, Kristen told Mitch about the relationship she had. He had a little insensitive moment at one part when he was laughing and thought it was weird.
No, when she went on the
wedding without a groom. He's
That
like,
is weird.
And he was like, that's babe, no.
It is weird.
Even if you think it's not weird, she's celebrate. It's not really for a wedding, you know. Everything paid.
Waste the venue.
Of course,
I understand that.
Exactly.
But it's not the norm.
Really?
So it's weird.
It's not the norm for your husband, mistress, come tell her 2 weeks before your wedding, say him have things from 6 months behind.
In this day and age, it is.
It's not the norm. So this man will never marry him, just out of order. But anyways, so I think that was a little insensitive moment. Like, it never necessary for say, especially the fact that she brought it up that everybody else she has told has not responded well to it. But I think that is
after that him comfort her and him tell her say I don't fear.
I don't want him comfort. Him comfort does not look too righted.
I thought it was being genuine. Because based off of what I say, I believe him. Because if him have a problem, I go come to you and talk about it. No matter how it will hurt you, I go come to you with it.
Well, we've seen that happen.
We see it already, so I can believe that.
So yeah, he is accepting of what has gone, and he said what I think most of us probably would have been thinking. It wasn't her fault. But I know how is it her fault that her man cheat on her for 6 months. The mistress come to her 2 weeks before the wedding. I guess she didn't want the man. Mama don't know what. But that was a good thing, regardless of the shitty situation.
Yes.
So she not end up married the man. So she not end up married the man, and she can actually on different. So she can be free if we're gonna end up enter one marriage with this man and he is not faithful. At least she know, and she would have made a decision in the know. But yeah, that's about it for Kristen and Mitch.
Okay.
Yeah, the last couple. Yeah, we're pretty much finished.
Which last couple?
Yeah, Miguel and Lindy.
Which couple we talk about?
We talk about everybody.
Justin.
Yeah.
And Alexis.
Yeah.
Stasha and
Yeah.
Mitch.
Yeah, we just talk about them.
We talk about being about them.
Yeah, they were the second couple.
Oh, too brought it.
I think there's not much to talk about for this episode. We're just doing it to be consistent. We're not trying to miss an episode. But really and truly, the episode I probably could have gone and mash up with the next episode. But
them have to dry it out.
Them have to dry it out. And I don't love that. I've been watching Married at First Sight from episode 1, day 1 premiere. And I remember when the episodes or the seasons were like 8-10 episode long. All of this could be covered in that time, but they don't want to. And I guess
slots and money make.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to live with that if we want to continue to watch the show. But sometimes, even if they want to have a lot of episodes, they not have to make it so long though. But as I say, add slots, money have to make.
Yes.
So Miguel and Lindy now, last
Lindy
couple.
Man. That's what I'm leading with.
So Lindy is a mother man.
If a car hits me down in the road, you ain't gonna take a beep. Second out of it, a beep beep beep.
What the hell?
Tell him somebody.
Alright, so I never get the conversation that the altercation they understood at the beginning when they were having the little sit down around the fire, girls versus and girl time, man time. That's when I think
Wasn't that after?
Yeah, I didn't. When they were originally talking about it, I didn't get it because I think when Kristen was going back on it and explaining, that's when I actually got it. So it was like, yeah. So originally I thought Lindy was told by Miguel, if I want to put it on my insurance, but you need to have my last name. I thought it was like a requirement of the insurance. I had no idea. Lindy, out of the blue, said, Miguel, I want to be on your insurance, put me on your insurance.
She's not right.
And then Miguel was like, okay, for me to do something like that, I feel like the next step is for, you to take my last name. First of all, I can understand Lindy's point where, it's too soon and for one to take him name. I agree with that.
But no, still up on the man insurance.
That wasn't necessary either. It's 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Give yourself some time
to. Cause you don't want him last name, but you also a cost fee put up on insurance. See, you want to go for insurance, so you don't want the man name. Like,
No, I guess I don't know. It's kind of. I guess I don't really understand. I don't know. I guess it's a reason. I don't know. I understand her point, and I guess I definitely think he has a point as well. But I don't think that he have to use that as a means for him to get him last name with fair ones. I don't know if they get me.
Like why? Well, we don't know you. We married, but we don't know you. So why the backside? You know, want my last name? Why the backside? I put up on my insurance.
No problem. I look on it that way, possibly. But I'm like saying, like she went off Cocoa for Cocoa Pops, explaining like, all right, so if I care, let me down. What the hell then? You don't want to come give me. You don't want to give me a helping hand for the insurance. Then so why you want me? Eyelash. Why you want me put my name? Why you want me take your last name? And people willing for all this. Me just like I don't like this side of him. We're done right here, so. But that's basically.
I said we're done right here.
Me know, but me I say, episode cut. I mean, section cut. Done right there, so. But basically, yeah, they were having an argument about this insurance thing and taking last name.
She never have to go so far, man. She never need to ask for the name insurance. Why you can't pay for your own insurance?
No, but she can wait until after the 8 weeks done, really see how he's feeling. But I don't know what going right there, sir. I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Is you broke?
But she ain't messing with no broke. Anyways, Lindy and Miguel, I don't know.
It don't seem like they're gonna make it.
Let me tell you.
Him toxic, she toxic.
Let me
have toxic traits.
I mean, a lot of Justin and Alexis have toxic traits, but them can't make it.
But from the beginning, Miguel gave me toxic vibe.
Let me tell you, Miguel. Let me go through the little storyline of Miguel. Miguel at first seemed nice, like a women fool. Then him seem like the sex tourist, honey man, and then now he's like saying he's falling for her and all these things. I never expected this from Miguel, saying that he's falling for her. He really like her and feel like love is coming soon into the picture. All these things. He's saying about their relationship, and I'm like, I did not expect this from Miguel at all. I don't know where this is coming from, but this kind of give me hope for the relationship, but at the same time, I don't really love them relationship either. So I mean, it is what it is.
Alexis and Justin are disappointed.
Trust me, relationship have these points.
Oh no, stop it. The dog alright. Move on with the life. The man nah hide nothing. Jesus is a man. Him not think about everything. We kinda brain dead when it comes to certain things. We not gonna tell you until, as a friend say, we not gonna tell you until we in at the moment and we backside in a fire. We not think about them something. The full brain not go so far. Full no brain.
Oh wow.
And next year not think about. We not go so far.
That is my brain especially, but you ain't talking about me. Yeah. So is there anything else to say? Sorry. Is there anything else to say on Miguel and Lindy? No. As I said for them, I don't really love them relationship, but it seems like there's happening a little growth in there. We're into Lindy crazy. They I don't know the standard of them making it to some of the day now, because Lindy might continue to show some side something they were making like I don't know. Alright, I think that's it about it, guys.
Let's pack it up.
We're wrapping it up. So thank you so much for watching this episode. If you made it to this part, we do appreciate your time for staying with us. This episode, we made the best of it. So we still gave a long ass review, and thank you so much for sticking with us through this. Subscribe if you haven't. Please support our channel by doing that and giving us a like as well. We also have a second channel. Well, it's our first channel. The link for it will be in the comments down below. Please check it out and subscribe.
Yes. If you want to watch some ads, watch the ads on the channel
in the comments.
The link would be in the comments. Watch the ads over there. If you see ads over here, don't watch them. This channel is not monetized and YouTube is taking the money. Do not watch the ads over here. So,
well, we eventually have ads on this channel.
When you see 1,000 subscribers and we say we are monetized, you can watch the ads over here. But not now. YouTube is putting ads on our videos. Stop it.
Alright.
Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.